Okay, so once you've finished that, you're going to need to do everything you've just done all over again, because you're going to need another one exactly the same, and this is going to be the two sides of the purse. The next bit we're going to do is we're going to be adding the zip. I always do this before connecting the two purses, sides of the purse together, because I think it's less fiddly. Either way you do it, it's going to be quite fiddly. So the zip's going to sit like this. It's going to be kind of quite close to the zip. You want a slight little gap in between the crocheted part and the actual teeth of the zip. So what you can do is just attach some thread to the zip to one end. Doesn't really matter what end you start with. And we are now just going to use a simple stitch just to stitch this on. Obviously the zip is being stitched to the section where there's not two layers of the crochet, if you get what I mean. Okay, so like I say, you just do a simple stitch going in and out, checking to make sure you're not going across those zip teeth. And when you've done one side, it will look like this. Now, in order to sew it on in the right place, you have to line up both sides so those bits line up, and we're just going to do a couple of stitches just to keep it in place on this end. So you just need about 2 or 3 will do. Doesn't need to be like really tight in place, but as long as it doesn't move around a lot. So like I say, just do some stitches and then we can stitch the other side to the zip. Okay, so once you've done those 2 stitches, so you know where to start it, you can then open the zip and it makes it easier to stitch on this side. So again, you just line it up and stitch across the zip. Again, just a simple stitch. Once you're finished, it will look like this, and you can zip it up. And you might have a bit of excess zip. A little bit's fine, but you don't want too much, so you can just get a pair of scissors and chop that down on both ends. So I know it's hard to get like the really tiny zips, so chances are you're going to have some zip that you want to cut off. Okay, so now the only thing left to do is to sew the rest of it together. So again, you're going to attach some more thread to the end of one of the zips. This is just so the end of the thread's hidden. And we're going to line it up. Then we're going to get the thread on the outside to start off with. And we're just going to do a simple stitch again, all simple stitches, just going in and out of each side of the purse. So we just do that all the way around this side of the purse until you get round to the other end of the zip. Okay, so once you get to there, again, just have to tie it off. So you make a little stitch. Before you put it the whole way through, you take the needle and put it through the end loop and pull it tight. Again, just do a couple of these knots. Always do a couple just to make sure, because I don't want anything coming loose. And then we just hide the thread by weaving it through some of the stitches and then cutting off the excess. So we just do that. And now it's going to be a bit of a funky shape, so what we have to do is open it up. So unzip it. And we're just going to stretch it out a bit so it all flattens out. And then this is what it should look like. This one isn't perfect because I couldn't see a lot what I was doing, so I was looking on the actual camera screen rather than having it right in front of me. So have fun making your own, and I'd love to see pictures of them if you make them. And what you could do as well, like with all mine that I've done, is you can just get one of these key rings, and just basically just attach that to the zip. Then you can attach it to your keys or your bag or something, or you can just use it as a little purse. There you go. So that's it. That's it complete. I know it's fiddly, but it's well worth it. As you can see, the white one is the one where I could see properly while I was doing it. It's a lot neater. So just take some practice and some patience. So have fun. See ya. Bye.